Hey guys, we are back, episode 4 of Bride TV, and I've got CHRISTIE, NICOLE, BRIDAL with me today. Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.
Now, I'm sure all the viewers out there would really love to know how you got into designing dresses.
So I had a mutual friend contact me, and she was wanting me to do her wedding dress.
Great.
And I was unsure whether to do it or not, but my grandma was like, do it, I'll do it with you. And then I made her wedding dress and reception dress, and then I put it out there in the world, and
amazing.
That's how I started.
Yeah, I've seen that dress and it was amazing. Like, I really love your style, and I hope viewers out there, I'm sure you'll see it. We'll put all your details, of course, up, and you'll be able to see everything. But that was a beautiful dress you designed.
Thank you. One of my favourites.
And I'm sure there's so many different processes with, you know, designing dresses, and the hard one is with girls, like choosing what they like and what they don't like. So you pretty much go hands on the whole process. With that process, how long would you recommend for a girl to come in and go, cool, this is what I'm sort of thinking of, you know, because I'm sure girls, they think, oh, a year's enough, you know, is 6 months enough, you know, and it's really hard. So how long would you sort of gauge for a girl to come in sort of start to finish?
So everyone asks me this question.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a big one.
It's around 8 to 12 months.
Okay, yeah. 8 to 12 months.
Start the process, because it's quite a detailed process, and it takes a while, and
I'm sure there's a lot of emails back and forth. I like this, I don't like this, you know, I want to change this, all that sort of process. So it's such a long one, I'm sure. It's so
good fun.
And this is coming up to wedding season. I know we're almost about to kick off. I've already kicked off, and I'm sure you've already kicked off. And you've probably got a couple of brides at the end of the year. Are you excited to do a couple down there?
So I've only got like one bride getting married in December, and then it's 2020 is just full on from there.
So I'm sure if girls start hitting you up for inquiries, it's going to be hard to cap
next year.
to cap that level. That's going to be really hard. And with the process, because I'd really like girls to know out there, what would you say is the best way for a girl to actually first not only contact you, but if there's a specific style she likes? Because I know, you know, when brides speak to me, they're always like, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. So maybe we can have a little talk about, like, what are some of the elements? Like, I'm sure girls do mood boards and everything like that for you.
So a lot of girls know their body shape, know what they want, know what their style is. So they usually send me like inspiration images, and if they've gone and tried on dresses, they'll show me photos of styles that they like, and then we just go from there. And then I'll just draw up a design, like a few designs for them, go over it, start sampling, and then throughout sampling, their design can change. Of course. Because we just mould everything to the body.
To fit to them, pretty much. Because it's like it is a custom dress.
Custom made.
That's amazing. So that's such a...
It's fun, because like I'll design a dress, and then by the end of the process, it could be completely different.
Really? Yeah. Wow. That's really cool. I love that. Is there anything you'd say that's trending at the moment with like the bridal sort of scene with the girls' dresses? Because I'm sure, you know, one year it might be, let's say, low back, or, you know, I'm not even sure. Like, what is trending at the moment?
See, I don't really follow trends.
That's cool. I like that.
I don't know. I would say pleated tulle. I don't know. Everyone's just loving tulle and pleated tulle at the moment. But trends, I don't follow them.
I like that, because the thing is, then it makes every single dress even more individual to that person. And
like a trend doesn't necessarily suit everyone. So it's just
it's so important. That's such a good value of information out there, because I'm sure so many girls, they see obviously specific dresses and stuff like that, and that's trending at the moment and everything, and they want to jump on that wagon. But I think it's nice when you sort of do your own thing. That's so nice.
Thank you.
So at the end of this year, what have you, because everyone always talks about like 2020, and you just said it's going to be a crazy year. So what have you got planned for 2020?
So
can we talk about, I know we spoke about it before, you can't really, or?
So my collection will be released.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping to show it in New York in October.
Amazing. Yeah. That's going to be really cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that.
It's very, very exciting.
Yeah. And it's going to be a big year then.
Yeah.
For sure in New York.
Massive.
Yeah. That's really cool. I love that. That's New York's a special place. Have you been before?
No.
Oh.
Nah.
It's literally beautiful. A lot happening. Always super busy.
I love that. Everyone's like, you will love New York.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, probably won't want to leave, but we'll see.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
How cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Maybe before we go, if there's anything else out there that maybe would help girls when they're sort of choosing their design, or maybe in the process, if there's anything that girls don't know, because I'm sure I always get asked this question and, you know, people don't know the ins and outs, you know. So maybe there's a couple of things that you'd maybe like to touch on before we leave, that girls maybe ask the questions and you know, they might not know.
I'm not sure, but all I have to say is if you're going to get your dress custom made, you have to have full trust.
Yes.
That is very, very, very important, and you have to have full trust at the start.
Yeah. That's really important.
Yeah.
I'm sure, because the thing is, we can always gauge. I know for myself, I can always gauge when you have a meeting with a person. And I think that's so important, to have that trust in a person, because, you know, for myself, I'm always there from start to finish of a wedding when I'm shooting the wedding.
Yeah.
And for a person, they want to know, cool, I can trust that person, that they're going to be fine the whole day, that they're going to be happy, that they're going to be joining in, you know, all different things, that they're not going to stick out like a sore thumb. And it's probably the exact same process with a dress design, because the thing is, they want that trust in you, that, you know, you're going to do an amazing job, and then if you do need to change anything, that they trust in your opinion. And
you just got to speak up, be honest, and everything will flow.
Exactly. And I think that's so important, because it's especially with a dress, it's so intimate and it's so detailed that there's no right or wrong, I'd say. And the thing is, if you do want to change, then speak up. If you don't want to change, but I think also listening to your advice is so important, because sometimes we know what's best, but we know what will work, you know. And I think that's so
very
important.
Definitely.
So thank you so much for your time here today. And I'm going to drop all Christie's all her details down below, so you can check it all out. But I really appreciate your time today. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
That's awesome.